Hi, Linda Zuckerman here. Welcome to Lesson 1. This is where we'll get to know your leaders. Our objectives for this lesson are to make appointments with your supervisor, library director or CEO, and collection development staff member, to plan time to attend the next meeting of your library board, to understand the perspectives of stakeholders in your organization and how your library works in your community, to understand the role of the library board, to understand the role of the collections or materials manager or the collection team in your library system. As we discussed in Let's Get Organized, it will probably take some time to fit the interviews and board meetings into your calendar. You have 10 weeks to do your interview or meetings and post your reflections. These are some of the people who have an impact on how you do your job. Your CEO or library director will help you understand the overall goals of the organization and how the library works in your community. Your library board of trustees creates policies for your organization, oversees the budget, and are advocates for your library system. In some systems, the board may also hire the library director or CEO. Your collections or materials manager or collections team oversees the collections budget and ensures that items are purchased in accordance with your library's materials selection policy. Depending upon the size of your organization, materials may be selected by a department headed by a manager or a team of people from various branches. If there is no manager, ask your supervisor who it is best for you to meet within your organization. Enter your appointments on your Blackboard calendar. If more than one person from your organization is attending the Early Start program, you can do your interviews together. Use the worksheets provided in your personal learning guide to get you started. Next, let us know you've made your appointment by clicking on the arrow at the right of the assignment. The arrow will turn green, and this means you've completed this task. Here are some interview tips. Be sure to ask some of your own questions too. The worksheets are guides to help you. Discuss your observations with your supervisor. He or she can help you develop more insight into your organization. You will be sharing what you found out with other library associates across the state in Advanced LATI if you will be attending that, so keep your notes. After your meetings, post your reflections in the 3 different discussion forums. First, create a new thread and post your reflections, and then be sure to comment on another person's post. In the Library Director CEO forum, you will be discussing who your library's stakeholders are and what they value about your library. In the Library Board of Directors or Board of Trustees forum, you will be discussing what the role of the library board is and how that affects your work. And in the collections or materials management forum, you will be discussing what surprised you about the interview and to list 2 things you've learned. Your discussion forum posts should only be 1 to 2 paragraphs, and you will be reflecting on what you found out at your meetings. Your system mentor will be providing feedback on your answers. There are 4 total points available for a post, 3 points for a post to the discussion board, and 1 additional point for a reply to another student, and this is automatically graded by the learning management system. To be awarded the 3 points for the discussion board post, the post must be relevant to the question and demonstrate an understanding of your library system and its environment. It also must contribute positively to group discussion, in other words, it develops thoughts in a positive way, and be accurate and use authoritative sources if appropriate. You must have a total of 4 points to complete the question. If your answer does not meet these criteria, you may be asked to expand upon your post. You can edit your post as many times as you like. As you learned in the Let's Get Organized video, you will be using the next lesson to help you prepare for your interviews. As always, have fun and don't overthink things. Once you've made your appointments, go on to lesson 2.